Hi, Lowell Edwards of the province with a video edition of the fifth quarter from Toronto, where Friday night the Lions lose by a score of 24-20 to the Toronto Argonauts. They blow a pretty sizable lead and don't reward their defense, which played very, very well, but wore down in a very, very hot and muggy Skydome or Rogers Center. Just under 20,000 on hand for David Braley's first win over his one of his teams, with his other team winning tonight. Lots of storylines here. I thought, Travis Lulay, I thought, played pretty well, particularly in the first half. He got, his offense going the way he wanted it to, but, struggled in the second half a little bit. He certainly didn't get much help from his receivers. Emmanuel Arsenault dropped a sure 6 points, and that turned out to be a pivotal play. He owned it, of course, as he had to in the dressing room after the game, but clearly it was not good enough, and another sign of a very slow start for the second-year receiver. Geroy Simon, really nothing to show tonight. Also, Derek Armstrong as well. That was a storyline as well for BC. Pass protection was good. Jamal Robertson had 2 touchdowns, but also a fumble. Drops were a very big part of this game, not only in the fumble department, but also on the receiving end, as we mentioned. But I mean, really the big story for the Lions, I think, is penalties and injuries, most notably the penalties being taken by veteran players that really shouldn't be taking them. That's been a story, and it's been a problem for the Lions all year. 3 injuries in the defensive side of the ball really hurt. Solomon Aluminium played a whale of a game again, I thought, but was walking out of here with a limp, and I'm not sure he'll play next week. And that's too bad, although Anton McKenzie's probably ready to go. There was also injuries in the first half to Dante Marsh, a groin injury. He says he will play next week, but the Lions really had to do a lot of shifting around. Anthony Reddick had to dart in and out of the lineup. He got hit in the neck, and that hurt too. So lots of issues. The Lions dropped to 1-3. They play in Edmonton next Friday night in their next game. Apologies for the screw-up with the technical side on the live chat today. Got any comments about the game? Drop them online in the fifth quarter blog, and have at it. Talk to you next week.